the more I study crypto, blockchain, the FUD, it feels to me like water off a duck's back. I am that duck and the water is just flowing off of it. I wanted to just check in, and I don't have my crypto angel background. You can see my place instead. You may be able to hear Dominic, my son, in the other room playing Fortnite. But I just wanted to just check in on some thoughts with you, where my mind is at. So before I hopped on here, I was just thinking, how can I get more? Well, how can I get more? I mean, the practical thing is that the earnings that I have, that I just DCA, dollar cost average, back into the market, into my portfolio. But I want to share with you a little bit more specifics, and then a couple of other thoughts that I have with you about why the token I want to hold the most of is Ethereum. That's currently what I have the most of in my portfolio. I'm not an Ethereum maximalist, but I definitely am heavily into it the more that I do blockchain. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Joanna Garzilli. I'm author of Big Miracles, the 11 Spiritual Rules for Ultimate Success, and also of Unleash the Psychic in You. And if you happen to be anywhere in Arizona, well, not anywhere in Arizona, if you're in Arizona and near Phoenix this weekend, I am going to be teaching Unleash the Psychic in You. It's an interactive psychic development workshop. Yes. But I'm telling you, this psychic stuff is very hard for it to work on, like on day trading or something like that. But in the long run, on certain things or one's life, yes, it's good. It's a free lecture. It's happening at the Phoenix Psychic Fair at the, let's see, where is it going to be? At the Sheraton Hotel. I'm trying to think which Sheraton is it? The Sheraton Phoenix Crescent Hotel. So that's Sunday, July the 18th, 1 p.m. at the Sheraton Phoenix Crescent Hotel at the Phoenix Psychic Fair. Come and see me there, surprise me, and maybe we can have like a little crypto conversation on the side. That would be fun. So let me go ahead and share some things here, some things from yourselves, which you left on my last video that I loved. So I just want to give a few acknowledgements, because this is why I love the Crypto Angel Network community. Right now, Bitcoin, I'm looking at coin market cap, and Bitcoin's 31,243, Ethereum's 1,868. And let's see, Cardano is $1.16, and Polkadot is $11.82. And let's see, what else I got on my list? And Solana is $26.09. And one of the things that came up in my mind was, not that long ago, I remember when I was buying Ethereum, I was doing more swing trading, and I wish I hadn't sold any of my Ethereum then. About just over 70% of my portfolio is Ethereum right now. And I remember when Ethereum, it was in the like 600 something, and I didn't buy it, and then I waited, and I was buying around 7 something, 8 something, 9 something, and then it popped up into that. It was going between that $1,100 and $1,400 range. If we're going to break down some more right now on Ethereum, let's see, I'm sorry, I'm just looking, I got my computer here. If we break down on Ethereum, I mean, if we break down, I would imagine we're going to go next to what that resistance was before, around 1,400, would then become support. So I want more Bitcoin, I want more Ethereum, I want to get some Cardano, some ADA. I did have some in the past, I sold it. And here's what I'm thinking. And I have some DOT, but I would like to have some more DOT. And I don't have any Solana. And I remember when Solana was around $8, and then it jumped up to 14. I mean, now it's at 26. So here's what I'm thinking, what I'm planning. More Ethereum. I am going to probably what I'm going to do is move some money over onto the sidelines from my Coinbase account, Coinbase Pro account. Yes, because the fees are lower. Someone had pointed that out. I've been doing that for quite a while. It was when I first went into Coinbase in December, and I was on the main one. I didn't realize how expensive it was not to use Coinbase Pro. So I'm probably going to put a limit order in for Ethereum for, I don't know, maybe around 1450, maybe 1500. I mean, how much could Ethereum break down? We know we have the London hard fork and this big announcement, right, was delayed. That's going to around August the 3rd, that's my son's birthday, to August the 4th or 5th. And then will things pump right away? And we know we have this triple halving, but it just seems like, you see, it's like people always waiting. People are sheep. They're just waiting for someone to do something. And then when everything starts moving, then everyone follows, like, just go after it. I feel that a pump is coming soon. And I could be totally wrong. When I think about this idea that we're going to have a 3-year bear market, I just doesn't feel like that. It's just because we're in it right now, and each day feels sort of like a month. Maybe it feels like a year, but it's not. Obviously it's not. So I think things are still going to pump later on this year. It's just going to suddenly take off. And I don't want to go, gosh, when the markets were like it is now, why did I not dollar cost average in more? And of course I want to make sure I have enough cash on hand, because I can't just go and put endless amounts in there. So yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to have that money going on the sidelines, going at around 1440, I think 1440, maybe 1450. I haven't decided yet. See, I'm just thinking out loud. This is what I was thinking about before I hopped in here with you. So we're going to get some more Ethereum with Bitcoin. How low could Bitcoin go if it breaks down? I mean, it looks like every time that someone sells their Bitcoin, because of the FUD that's going, it gets swooped straight up. It's transferring from someone who is scared, someone who is new, to someone who probably more institutional, or someone who is, really knows what's happening with Bitcoin, and that Bitcoin is here to stay. As I have been moving through more and more certifications with Ivan on Tech, and by the way, Wolf of Wall Street, I do not get paid by Ivan on Tech. I wish I did. I don't get anything from it. I paid to go into the Ivan on Tech Blockchain Academy, and I love it. And I just completed the Bitcoin monetary revolution. I learned so much about the history of money. It is giving me huge confidence in Bitcoin. And I do believe at some point further down the road, to me, it's not unrealistic that Bitcoin will go to $500,000 at least. It probably eventually in 10 years from now, it will be $1 million for a Bitcoin. It totally makes sense that I believe that Ethereum will be $100,000. So I want to accumulate more Ethereum. And so where before I was thinking about this idea of, well, just sell at the top when the market pumps, then take your profits, buy back in. And so if I was going to buy some real estate, which right now the market's so insane that I'm not going to buy. I'm going to just carry on renting our place that we have. We have a great deal here in Arizona. I just want to hold on to what we have. I'm looking at like a longer term hodl here, which a number of you are. Before I move on to some of the things that you shared, a couple of great things from Crypto Angel Network community, and a couple of other thoughts I want to share with you, and I want to hear your feedback on, not just my thoughts. Cardano. So Cardano, I'm going to get back into Cardano. It's 116 right now. And I would put a limit order in for, I'm looking at my computer here. Probably going to put a limit order in for around, I need to look at the chart, somewhere around 80 cents-ish. And I don't think it's a problem if it does. I'd be very happy if it goes down to 80 cents. I mean, I do think that can happen, and then it's going to bounce, and it's going to move back up again. That's what I'm thinking. But that's my point where I would feel comfortable going in below $1. And then with Polkadot, I just bought it the other day at $14. Right now it's $11.82. I would like to be able to, I have just over 7 Polkadot. I would like to be able to get up to 10. I would like to be able to just get at least 100 Cardano. And these seem small amounts now, but what about in 5 years from now? And that's even like with Ethereum. I have 14, just over like 14 and a half Ethereum, but I would like to work towards, my next step would be to get to 15 Ethereum and then 16, just little by little. I know some people that have, they have tons of it, but this is just like within my little thing, this is my thinking. And then with Solana, it's $26. I mean, yeah, it's trending down. I remember when its resistance was around $12, $13. Could it go down to that? I don't know. Maybe it won't. So I'm going to just look at that. But that would be my last one on the list. So order of purchasing for me, Ethereum alongside Bitcoin, and then Cardano and some more Polkadot. And then after that, Solana. That's what I'm looking to do next. And yeah, so those are my thoughts on that. Now, other things of why am I so in love with Ethereum is because, I'm looking here at consensus, right? Again, I'm not on my computer, I'm on my phone here right now. Blockchain solutions for central bank digital currencies. And this is what's coming next, right? We know China is rolling out its central bank currency. And because the US is pushing forward regulations like crazy, we have to know that a CBDC is coming for the US. And yeah, I got to tell you, I'm not wild about this because I just feel like I think part of this push for this is because there's so much crime happening on crypto now, but anything to do with finances, there's always crime. So I feel like it's a gift and a curse. It's a gift because then we can track things better and stop criminal activity, and it's a curse because then it's like George Orwell's 1984. But that's another whole conversation. So when I look at the CBDC and consensus and central bank digital currency, what it's saying here is CBDC, digital form of central bank money that offers central banks unique advantages at the retail and wholesale levels, including increased financial access for individual customers and more efficient infrastructure for interbank settlements. And the point I want to get to about, I'm not going to do an in-depth here thing, I just want to touch upon this with you so you just think about this, is that an introduction to CBDCs, their advantages for retail and wholesale payments, and a proposed architecture for successful implementation on Ethereum. Boom. I'll probably do something more extensive on this at some point, but this is why I believe, our whole financial infrastructure, traditional banking is absolutely going to move digital. It's going to go fully digital. I've been studying a ton of stuff on this, and that's what's coming next. That's why I don't care how much FUD there is out there. It's Ethereum. I'm not a maximalist in it, but I am becoming a mega fan of it. And look, any type of system has issues, has problems. I don't think it's Ethereum that's the problem. It's people. It's sort of like, it comes down to human nature, that something can be used for good or it can be used for bad. So let me just lastly move to what I want to share with you here. Hang on, these last things here. Oh my gosh, where is it? Hang on. Oh my gosh, I can't find it. I had, I wanted to, oh, here we go. Okay, perfect. I wanted to just acknowledge a couple of you here, of crypto angels here very much. And so just bear with me because I'm looking at my computer here. I just want to give a big thank you to Cosmic Silver Crypto Caravan. It's quite a name you got there, Cosmic Crypto Silver Caravan. Oh, Cosmic Silver Crypto Caravan, yes. And they had mentioned about Reggie Middleton. And I just started to look up Reggie, I learned from Cosmic Silver Crypto Caravan. This is a tongue twister for me. She sells seashells on the seashore. Okay, that Reggie has a patent on DeFi. And if you haven't seen Reggie's channel and information, I highly recommend you check him out. He just did a video that blew my mind, that's showing what commercial real estate is like right now in New York City. And they're on Fifth Avenue and on Madison Avenue at 50-60% vacancies. And because I've been thinking a lot about what is happening. Are we in a bubble? Are we gonna have a crash? What are things gonna look like? What is happening? Because something does not feel right to me at all. It's just a feeling. And then just seeing those streets of New York, something is coming. It makes me think of the movie Something Wicked This Way Comes with Jonathan Pryce. Something's coming. I don't want to be doom and gloom. I think ultimately we are globally going through growing pains, and unfortunately as humans we have extreme greed, unfortunately. So Reggie has some amazing videos that I highly recommend to check out. I think gives a very, very interesting perspective on when we look at what's happening in different cities. Now in Arizona, for example, in Scottsdale, we have hardly any empty commercial properties. Things have bounced back very, very well out in Scottsdale. And I feel very, very grateful to be here. I just wanted to share that Pick to Land Pickers says that their plan is to ladder out of positions once past the current Bitcoin all-time high, and maybe just hodl 10 to 30% for years because they don't have the willpower to day trade. And let's see who else here said, I wanted to share a couple of other thoughts from people here. Scott Popo had said that he got his Matic early, so he's happy with that. And he believes in ADA, Cardano, and in Polkadot. And also looking into Coty. Thank you for that. And let's see, I know that Kuchi Sensei is holding a whole load of stuff and DCAing in. I'm just looking here to see on other, those are the main sort of thing. And I know that Paul, I think it was Paul and Harry Hawk as well had said that staying away from the memes. I think a number of us had definitely learned our lessons from memes, but Light Waters says, Joanna, and I got to share because this is so beautiful. Light Waters said, Joanna, this is a game of patience. I hold my Doge and Shiba Inu. Okay. I respect you on that, and maybe they'll come through, but I just don't like when I think about what the Fed does and that there's not a limit to printing. For me, I only want to go into tokens now where there is some form of scarcity. Says, just remember that which gives you most joy also gives the most sorrow. A pursuit of happiness is also a silent pursuit of sorrow. The dance and the dancer are one. We all feel we have to do something, yet the sun came up just fine on its own when we got up today, so will the markets. Lightwater says, I'm distracting myself to other things and collecting staking rewards each day. And this is why I love the Crypto Angel Network community, or the Crypto Angel Network, because you are amazing and you keep me going. So thank you for that. I'm right now, what am I doing? When I hop off of here after I've uploaded this, I am doing blockchain business masterclass. So that's what I'm studying next, and just getting more clued in, because I feel the more I can understand, the more useful that I can be here. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you're doing. Are you DCAing in? What are your favorite tokens right now? I know NFTs are super hot. Are you going into that? What are your thoughts? Do you think that we can hit all-time highs in 2021? Or are we going to have a 2-3 year bear market? Let me know. I'm Joanna Garzilli, and this is Crypto Angel Network. And I hope maybe I'll see you this Sunday at the Phoenix Psychic Fair. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. And I'm sending you lots of love.